How can you not love this experience? My goodness, riding is so awesome. Hey guys, it's September 12th. Not going to have a lot of nice days left in this riding season. 78 degrees. Wow, it was pretty cold this morning. It was like 52. Anyway, commuting home, loving it. Bike's awesome. But when you ride as much as I do, you go through tires. And my Dunlop American Elite tires, which I really like, are nearing the end. Around 14,000 on those puppies. Got about a 30-second of tread left. And so today, the little brown truck brought me a little package. Compliments of Revzilla. Yeah, so I don't have to put them on yet. I'm thinking I'm going to ride what I have right up to the end of the year, probably. Because as long as you're not riding in wet, the tread depth is not a concern. I mean, you guys see these MotoGP dudes. Why can't I get my pronunciation out right tonight? MotoGP. They don't have any tread. It's just slicks. Not that I'm going to be riding slicks, but I will ride these puppies right down to the wear bars. And that's probably going to be another 1,000 or 2 miles. So that'll take me pretty much up to the end of the year. Now that it's getting colder, won't be riding as much. Anyway, you may recall me attempting to do my rear tire myself, and I got as far as having it on the new tire on the back rim, but not able to get the bead to seat, at which time I sought professional help. But what was interesting to me was the guy who ended up mounting it didn't use any special tools. He used a clip-on air chuck, which I now have, and that lets you just constantly have air going in, hands-free. And he just kind of pressed on this tire as he rotated around, and I watched this guy. It took him almost 20 minutes, but he nailed it, you know. And I was re-watching it recently. I was like, I can do this. It's not that I'm too cheap to spend $20 or anything. I just like the challenge, and I like the accomplishment of being able to do something myself. So the only thing else I can do is the suggestion I've had from people is to put something between the sidewalls on the new tire to spread them apart and let them sit for a little bit, because they really do incline inwards towards each other. And when you need them babies to pop out onto the rim, man, they are so tough. These sidewalls, they're like so tough. So I'm going to try that. I mean, I was looking at the tire today and just spreading the sidewall apart with my hand. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You don't believe how stiff these tires are. Crazy. But that's bias ply. And then you have the front, which has an inner tube. I don't think seating the bead is an issue on the front. I guess we'll find out. But what I've been told about those is that narrow front tire. It's a MH90 21 inches is the diameter, and I guess 90 is profile percent or something. It's a knobby looking tire, and from what I've been told, it's a real bugger to get that thing off and on. Now, getting it off is easy peasy, because I'm changing out the inner tube and the tire's going to be trashed, so I really don't care what happens to those. Once that tire is off, I do have a few tips that I read for getting the new one on, partially inflating the inner tube to make sure it seats and all that baloney. But it comes down to just being patient with those tire irons. And this is going to be, like I said, a winter project for the most part. So if the bike is on my lift for a few days till I get it right, or I have to take it somewhere, who cares? It's not like I'm going to be riding it anyway. So that'll give me something to do. So that's about the excitement at the moment, as far as the bike is concerned. Other than that, my washing machine took a dump. I tried valiantly to repair it, but the parts would be prohibitively expensive, which is kind of a bummer because it's a really good machine and I think it would last a long time, but it has washed its last. So we just kind of melted the credit card today on that purchase. Anyway, I'm gonna cruise on home, and I'm picking up some teriyaki barbecue wings for dinner tonight. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Treat yourself right. I hope everybody's well. Enjoy riding while you can. For you guys down in Florida and Georgia and places, Houston, yeah, I'm sure there's some bikes that didn't make it, but I really do feel for the people who went through that and hope things work out well for anybody who has been adversely affected. That's all I got. Until next time.